to June Torto YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, please do me a favor, go down there and subscribe, hit the notification bell, you'll see other videos, and please check out my other videos. This video is going to be about bushings on a C4 Corvette or any 30-year-old car. They're going to be rock hard, like the steel plate. That's pretty rock hard. Take these bushings. Pretty hard. I mean, there's a little bounce there, not much more than a steel. This is what they look like after about 30 years of being abused in the up here in the Northeast. If anyone doesn't know anything about my C4, you can go up there, I believe it is. There should be a link, and find out about it. Anyway, I bought my C4 when I had like 163,000 miles on it. And one of the first things I did was replace these bushings. If your C4 Corvette feels like it is flexing all over the place, well, it probably is, because the bushings aren't doing their job. I mean, these are leaf spring bushings. I don't have the other bushings. They've been all changed and thrown away a long time ago. But the Corvette now has over 220,000 miles on it. One of the big improvements that I made to it was replace the rock hard 30-year-old bushings. I mean, I've seen people on Facebook, they were saying about how they're, with the targa top off, their windshield's flexing and everything else. If your windshield frame is flexing and all that, something's seriously wrong with your car. Whether it's a C4 Corvette or not. C4 actually has a fairly rigid frame. A lot of people complain it flexes, but it's actually a steel boxed frame car that's pretty rigid. I mean, one of the things old hot rodders used to do was box their frames to make the frame more rigid. And the Corvette comes from the factory like that. I mean, if these bushings can't flex, like the ones on the leaf springs aren't that important as far as affecting flex, but the ones on the control arms, front and rear, those suckers get rock hard. They're not going to give like they're supposed to. And something's going to give. It's going to probably be your frame. C4 Corvettes particularly, they've over the years from 84 to 96 they added stuff to them, braces and so forth like that, etc. You can research them online, all the different variances of them. But any car 30 years old that has the original bushings on them, I don't care if it's been perfectly kept in perfectly climate condition, it's probably the bushings are going to be dried out and hard. They're usually made out of rubber, and rubber is a natural product that comes from trees, and they will biodegrade. They will get rock hard. So keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is your composite fiberglass leaf springs that are in the C4 Corvette. After 30 years, well, those composite leaf springs got to be bonded with something. That bonding agent has to be getting hard too. One of the best improvements I made to my Corvette was the front spring was actually starting to sag, so I replaced it with a new spring. At the time I got it from Vet Brake Products. They're no longer in business, unfortunately, and no one's making, that I know at this time, that's making new composite front springs for the Corvette. So your only option if your front spring goes is get a used one, which is going to be old, or show the coilovers. I heard stories that Van Steel may be producing the front springs in the future, or they might even be doing it now. I haven't checked their website in a while, but you can always look around. But the rear springs, you can always get new ones for them. You can get the soft rides, or you can get the performance springs. Either way, bushings and springs, when they get 30 years old, that's what's going to affect your performance. Anyway, I've never had the problems that I've heard other people have, though, even with the rock hard springs, where with that amount of flex that they've described. And I live here in the Northeast. I hit a lot of bumpy, twisty back roads. In fact, I'll try and leave a short video at the end with me driving down a twisty, bumpy road with the top off. But anyway, everyone, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you go watch my other videos. Subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff. And God bless. Have a good day.